Yes, Teletubbies UK review is still happening because I'm home alone right now. So let's continue on with this. There's like a lot of episodes with this month, but it seems like not that many in my opinion. But yeah, now is Our Calf Trinkle. Trinkle? It's Treacle. When I try to search this, one of the search suggestions says Your Calf Treacle. As the scene from Wake Up where they're saying their names on top of the hill. And then, from Wake Up. Instead of, it has the Field 7 opening shot before it cuts to the field shot. So yeah, Dipsy's chosen for the TV event. It has Matthew, James, and Mark in it. Except this time, James is absent. He's not here. So yeah. Here, they're taking care of a calf named Treacle. In the Portuguese version, these kids are milking cows. And then this is a weird scene where the Teletubbies are having a contest to see who can eat their tubby custard the slowest. I forget who won. I think it was like Tinky Winky or Poe, I don't know. Seems like Poe always wins these things. Like, when, like, she, like, got Lala's ball down from the tree. So yeah, I'll have to look it up again. Tinky Winky's the missing Teletubby, Lala's the boo shouter. That seems to happen a lot of times when Tinky Winky's the missing Teletubby. So yeah, Naughty Pig. This has the opening scene from Sand Pendulum where the Teletubbies come into the house. This time it has the Home Hill 4 opening shot. And at the end of the segment when they run outside to watch TV event and the Nunu cleans up, he's actually silent, unlike in that episode. Lala's chosen for a TV event. See, it's about funny lady's friend, the Naughty Pig, who's trying to put on some, like, song or something. And, like, he keeps taking his wig off. Yes, a pig in a wig. It's supposed to be funny, because it rhymes. But it's not funny. I don't know, it might be funny to, like, a little kid. The baby son giggle screams once again. Then this scene where Dipsy's hat blows away in the wind, and the other Teletubbies catch it with their heads. Yeah, it's like the only time I've seen Tinky Winky where Dipsy's hat actually... Actually, I don't think it's the only time. I think there was like another time where that happened. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I've seen other times where like they wore Dipsy's hat. But yeah, and then the last time the wind blows his hat away, he catches it. And then he sees the windmill spinning for a magical event. I remember when I saw this on the Magic Pumpkin video, I noticed he saw the windmill spinning and played the first part of the magical event tune, but apparently it was a TV event that was starting. But here, it's the magic tree. And at the end of the event, the baby son screams. Yeah, she screams quite a lot in this episode. In the Sunday special version, the 3 ships is shown instead. I'm not sure if it has the windmill stopping or a different episode starts after that, but I'll probably check later. Dipsy's the missing Teletubby and Poe's the boo shouter. Next up is Washing the Car. This one's an interesting one. This one has the opening scene from Guessing Game where Poe rushes into the house on her scooter. There are several differences. As the Home Hill 1 opening shot, and the first few seconds of the segment where the Nunu's cleaning up are actually cut. And as well as the first few seconds of the Teletubbies looking back at the camera after the windmill starts spinning. And the TV event music is also slightly different. And much like in the previous episode, in the Guessing Game, the Nunu was silent after the Teletubbies ran off to watch the TV event. Here he actually makes some noise. Poe was chosen for a TV event. It's the original audio of her getting chosen. And they used kind of a similar music from Snowy Story, which I was actually shocked when I saw that. But yeah. Yeah, these kids are washing the car with their dad. I just didn't like it when, like, the dad was, like, spraying them with the hose. That was, like, kind of mean. But yeah, and then the next segment... Like, the next segment just starts up so weirdly. It starts up with the Teletubbies coming out of the house, then they realize it's time for a tubby wash, so they go back inside the house to get their sponges. And they realize something. The Nunu has never had a tubby wash, so they give him one. Yeah, that's interesting. And then the zoomed out window windmill clip shows up, and they say, uh-oh, and they put away their sponges. As they're putting away their sponges, I swear, there's this 5-second loop of, like, the same part of the windmill whooshing sound playing over and over again as they're putting them away. But then after that, the windmill stops spinning. So yeah. In the Sunday special version, before it stops spinning, they do the 3 ships. So, I guess that seems fair. I don't know, I feel like they should have done the splashing dance, though. Lala's the missing Teletubby and Tinky Winky's the boo shouter. Yeah, this time it's the other way around, which also happens quite a few times. Handy Hands. This one has the opening scene from gymnastics, where the Teletubbies are going under the arch. And this time it has the Right Path 1 opening shot. Some of the music is different during the segment. The segment's a little sped up as well. And I think the clip of the windmill spinning is a little bit shorter, as well as the clip of the Teletubbies saying uh-oh and running off. Tinky Winky's chosen for a TV event. It has, like, Alex Pascal singing a song about handy hands. Hands, hands, a pair of handy hands. I don't really like the song, to be honest. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the Five Senses song from Barney. With our eyes we see, with our ears we hear, with our fingers we can touch. I just love that clapping part. The Sun Baby giggle screams off sync this time. And then this weird segment where, like, these mittens appear, apparently. And, like, Tinky Winky does a special dance with them. Yes, apparently when he has the mittens and he claps, it makes a sound, but when he's not wearing the mittens and he claps, he doesn't make any sound at all. Yeah. And then Poe gets to try on the mittens as well. Now, my favorite part of this scene is where Tinky Winky was trying to figure out how to put on the mittens. He puts them on his ears and then on his knees. How does he put it on his knees? I have no idea how that works, but yeah. I'm drooling. I hate drooling. And then the Sunday special version, after that, they do a dance. This is a dance called the Up and Down Dance, which would actually be introduced a little while after this was made. But this was actually the first time we see it. And apparently it has a rare shortened version. In every other episode I've seen, well, most episodes I've seen, they do the dance twice, but here they do it once. This version of the dance also has the Home Hill 4 opening shot. I don't think any other episodes have that. And the Teletubbies giggling is taken from some of the other dances, such as the Happy Dance and Round and Round Dance, which when I noticed that, I was actually kind of shocked. But yeah, I mean, it seems like an okay dance, but yeah, when they do the dance twice, it's like one of the longest dances ever. But yeah. Poe's the missing Teletubby and Dipsy's the boo shouter. Playing ball. This one is an interesting one. This one, I think that it's the opening scene from the Sophie Ark Circus episode where they go down the slide and they fall down. I think it has the Right Path 1 opening shot, though, this time. And I think the music is different as well, so yeah. Lala's chosen for a TV event where these kids are playing with these balls. You know, kind of like the Barney song, "When you have a ball, you have the world's greatest toy of all." Yeah. In fact, there's a Barney episode called Play Ball, which is considered to be like the most popular Barney episode ever. I swear, if you just search the name Barney, that episode will be one of the first results. I see lots of people making YouTube poops out of that episode. Yeah. I swear one of them had the sound effect of the buzzing sound from the SpongeBob episode Wormy. And I was, like, frightened by that. And the Sun Baby giggle screams. See, I was, like, making the document for the next season. I noticed none of those episodes have the Sun Baby giggle screaming. So, could this be the last time that happens? I feel like it could be, but yeah, apparently. I'm kind of glad. I never really liked most of the episodes where that happened. And then this next scene just starts up with an opening shot, and it just cuts to, it just fades to, like, the spot where the segment starts. There's no field shot. yeah, this segment, Dipsy's hat shrinks to small size and then grows really big. This segment drags on so long because, like, Dipsy goes all over Teletubby Land when his hat shrinks to show everyone, and then again when it grows, and again when it goes back to its normal size. I could have sworn when I saw this scene several times when I was little, I could have sworn it only grew. I don't remember it shrinking. So yeah, Tinky Winky's the missing Teletubby and Poe's the Boo Shouter. Next up is Irish dancing. This one has an opening scene similar to the one from Throwing, where the Teletubbies are doing their morning exercises. In fact, I heard the narrator's dialogue is recycled from that segment, apparently. So yeah, they're doing, like, their exercises. I forget how it goes. Like, this time they were, like, at the table eating their tubby toast rather than in bed sleeping. Again, they, like, one of them suggests to run away. This time it was Poe. Right as they said run away, the TV event music started, and they ran off, and it just started right away without them saying, uh-oh. I remember when I first saw this, I was actually so shocked by that. Tinky Winky's chosen for a TV event. It shows a girl practicing her Irish dancing, which I kind of thought was annoying. I just don't like Irish dancing, to be honest. I'm just kidding. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not being disrespectful, but yeah. And then, like, the jumping dance shows up. It's the second version. In this episode, the opening music, it's the shortened opening music for the Field 1 opening shot, but it's lower pitched, almost kind of sounding like the last part of the Rabbit song, and then the camera fades to the dance starting. In this episode, Tinky Winky rolls down the hill, and he sneaks up on the other Teletubbies, and they go watch the Lion and Bear. This was one of the 3 Lion and Bear episodes that was released on DVD, but only in, like, some other countries, which it was actually kind of shocking, because these DVDs were released long after the event was banned. So yeah, I mean, it's one of 3 videos with, like, the original version, because there's, like, 2 different versions from what I heard, but that's another time that we'll have to talk about. And, like, yeah, apparently. At the end of the event, the Teletubbies say, all gone, and then run off, and then the windmill stops spinning. And then camera cuts to the voice trumpet rather than fading, which it actually happens in a lot of Lion and Bear episodes. In the Sunday Special version, instead, they do the dancing bear, and the bear dances twice. Dipsy's the missing Teletubby, and Lala's the Boo Shouter, of all things. Now we have the second version of Numbers 2. This one has an opening scene where the Teletubbies are listening to a voice trumpet playing 2 Little Dicky Birds. So yeah, I mean, it's an okay scene, but yeah. Much like in some episodes, like gospel singing, the TV event music plays a few seconds earlier than usual, so it's kind of off-sync. Dipsy's chosen for a TV event. It's a different TV event where the kids are learning about the number 2. It's practically the same as before. There's really nothing different. But yeah, and then, like, much like in Music with Debbie 2, when Tinky Winky and Poe were playing 2 Little Teletubbies, Dipsy and Lala do that inside. And then they chase the Nunu, even though he's not being naughty. That's what I heard, yeah. The music starts playing, and he's, like, really not being naughty, and they, like, chase him. I mean, that's what happened in, like, washing the car when they were washing the Nunu. And then the ending, it has, like, the same ending from Herding Sheep, where, like, practically, like, after the baby son is shown giggling at the end of the segment, the voice trumpet rises up and says, time for Tubby, bye-bye, and then the Teletubbies run out the house, and then the segment ends like usual. But, like, this episode ends differently than before, because here, when the Teletubbies run out the house, the windmill is seen in the background not spinning at all. Yeah, some people are saying it stops spinning off-screen without the sound. How does that work? Oh my god, I was so shocked when I saw that. In the Sunday Special version, actually there are 2 Sunday Special versions, and one of them, they go do the animal parade, and in another one, the next episode starts, which is giraffes. So yeah, Lala's the missing Teletubby, and Poe's the Boo Shouter. And that's it for this part. See you later.